We are Pakistan, Part 81. Pakistan's Plot Protection Department maintains vigilance surveys for the control of locusts, particularly in desert areas. The public sector provides pest scouting, advisory services, and aerial spraying. Let's talk about the land reforms. Pakistan inherited a land tenure system based on feudalism. In 1947, 7% of the landowners owned 53% of the land. These big landlords had little incentive to cultivate all the land or to raise its productivity. It was necessary to break up these landed assets to increase productivity and to provide security to landless peasants. The government of Pakistan was aware of the importance of land reforms, and a number of measures were taken to abolish the Zimidari system. In 1948, a land reform commission gave the recommendation to the government. However, they could not be approved because of the strong position of landlords in the national and provincial assemblies. Three major land reforms were introduced in 1959, 1972, and 1977. Let's talk about the effects of land reforms. The land reforms introduced by several governments were aimed at increasing productivity by breaking the hold of the few landlords and by reorganizing the size of holdings to an economic level. Unfortunately, the desired results could not be achieved because of the half hearted implementation and the lack of political will. Many Barani lands on Pakistan have incomplete land records. In the past, they were transferred from one generation to the next without proper documentation. The big landlords could easily manipulate the agencies which were assigned the responsibility of implementing land reforms. The land transferred under various land reforms was simply a paper exercise. In real terms, the same landlords are still owners of their lands to the desired aims of the land reforms could not be achieved. Those aims were to break the hold of the large landlords, the equitable distribution of land, to protect the rights of the tenants, the, to consolidate holdings, farming, and the environment. Although modern methods of farming have brought great benefit by increasing crop yields, unfortunately, continuous and careless use of these methods may damage our physical environment in many ways. The use of fertilizers and pesticides. Fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers are used to increase the agriculture production by increasing soil fertility. In Pakistan, their use is becoming increasingly popular among farmers as our soils lack nitrogenous matter. However, when these chemicals drain into rivers, they pollute the river water. They encourage the growth of algae and other plants that use up the oxygen, leaving insufficient oxygen for the fish life. Animals and humans may drink the same water with the result that toxic chemicals affect their health. Pesticides are a hazard for human health. Research has shown that the use of pesticide has weakened the human immune system. This can happen if pesticides remain in the crop, which is also then eaten, or if farm workers come into contact with the pesticides when using them.